The plants are looking a little thirsty, so let's get them water and fertilizer right away. Good afternoon, good evening, good night everybody. A happy Monday to you all. Monday the 27th of July 2026. And it is day 162 of the Chilli grow up. 20 degrees today, light breeze, nothing as strong as it was yesterday. They did not get blown about a bit. Had to do some adjusting just to kind of try and shelter them all in from this wind. Had to move some around. Had to put some up on the side and shelter them from the wind there, the smaller plants. But it's a lot more calmer today, which is just perfect. Just perfect for this little one as well. Yep. So today, the soil is looking a little bit dry, just a little bit. So what we're going to do, get some water and fertilizer in there. Maybe not as much as what we have been doing, but just enough to get these leaves perked back up again. You can see some of them are looking a little bit droopy. So that's no problem. We'll get it all sorted out. Water and fertilizer will fix that, and then just leave natural sunlight, and then it'll be ready to rock. Other than that, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week and a wonderful, wonderful Monday so far. Like I say, me and Lucy have been enjoying the sun. Just been round the village, haven't we? So we'll get everything sorted now. Get some food on the go, and then make sure these chilies are fed and watered as well. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. I'm also going to have a little check through some of the plant progression, some of the pod progression, and just make sure everything's okay. So let's do this. Let's get into day 162. Happy Monday, Lucy Lou. An egg for you. Can I get another pot? Thank you very much. Enjoy. Making a mess as usual. Ten teaspoons of organic liquid seaweed fertilizer and about 5 teaspoons of organic tomato food. All set and ready, let's go. Okay, Mirch Masalas first. Very dry soil. These smaller plants really don't need long until they're ready for some more water. See, the leaves are a bit droopy. Once that's all soaked in, we'll be just fine. The little Mirch Masalas. The sweet banana. Just a little splash, just checking on the pots. Look at all of them. It's beautiful. Got about 4 or 5 going now. Marvellous. Sweet banana. Here's our little cayenne. Give him a little splash there because he's very dry. But absolutely loaded with peppers. You can see just how many are in there. Absolutely loads. They're piling up on top of each other. Beautiful. Little cayenne. Here's a zabrange in a smaller pot. Very dry as usual. Lots of new flowers starting to show. Looking good. And let's not forget our mysteries and mini Mirch Masalas there. Another one there. And then we've got these ghost peppers. Mini ghost peppers. They're growing nice and tall. And then at the back here, more Mirch Masalas. There we go. There is a reaper there, it's getting a bit overshadowed, but I have to do some switch arounds on the smaller pots. Zimbabwe Black, really bushing out nicely now. It's a little purple flowers starting to show. Time will tell on the Zimbabwe Black. Black Jalapeño next. Beautiful flowers. Look at that one there. Very nice indeed. Lots of new little ones starting to show. Just at the back there. That one is starting to change colour. Just excellent. on the black jalapeno. She's a ghost pepper, looking really sad. These leaves are really low, but definitely needs some water and fertilizer. We can get that sorted right away. Let's have a look at these pods. They're looking great. Not seeing any blossom end rot, so that's a wonderful thing at the moment. Lots on the way for these ghost peppers. A dream catcher next. Just beautiful. And our second one behind. Still no pods yet. Looks like it's going to branch out and get some flowers very soon. Let's get them some water and fertilizer. See how they go on the dream catchers. Next up is a Armageddon. Growing very strangely. Very, very thick stem. We're starting to get a few flowers out, but not many. Very strange looking plant, isn't it? Get a bit of water and fertilizer and see what happens on the Armageddon. Scotch Bonnet MOA. Looking A-OK. Look at these. Looking great. See what happens on the Scotch Bonnet MOA. Kashmiri Mirch. Lots going on, no flowers just yet, no pods, but very, very fast growing plants, probably the fastest we've had out of all of them. Kashmiri Mirch, and here's that mystery plant. Who knows what it's going to be? It does look like a Carolina Reaper, doesn't it? I was hoping for the Ahi Charapita, or a Dorset Naga, or a Thai Dragon, I think were the other options, but we don't know yet. Time will tell on this mystery plant. Here's a Cayenne, looking good, loads of flowers. No pods just yet, I don't think. But it's growing out nicely. Let's give it a bit of water and fertilizer. Let's see what happens with this Cayenne. Here's a Tabasco. Starting to get some flowers, look. Looking lovely. Taking its time, the Tabasco has, but should be alright. Hopefully, very soon. Here's another Cayenne. Loads of flowers. We're just starting to get some chilies there, look. There we go. Down the bottom here. Yeah, on the sides are looking great. On the colour Kashmiri Mirch here. No flowers just yet. Lots going on. Hopefully we get something soon on the Kashmiri. Here's a Padrón. Looks like it needs a drink and some food. But look at these. Oh, beautiful. There's one there, look as well. Just marvellous. On the Padrón, here's an Armageddon. Getting nice and bushy. No flowers just yet. Hopefully we'll get some peppers very soon on the Armageddon. Here's a Scotch Bonnet MOA. Flowers starting to show there. Branching out quite strangely. But either way, looking good on the MOA. Mirch Masala. Here's the Cayenne in the smaller pot. But look, lots and lots of flowers and lots of new little chilies starting to show. Looking good. On the Cayenne. A Scotch Bonnet MOA. Starting to get some leaves. Little flower head starting to pop up there. We'll see on the MOA. A Mirch Masala. Got another Cayenne here. And it's flying out. Look at all these little chilies. Flowers on the top. They're looking great. Loads more down there. Looking lovely. Beautiful. Cayenne. Large orange tie. Not seeing anything at the moment. Hopefully we can get some flowers soon. On a large orange is our Kashmiri Mirch. Beautiful flowers. Have we got any chilies just yet? Go. Just starting to appear, look. On the Kashmiri Mirch. Next up I've got a Carolina Reaper. Looking great. Looking lovely. But no leaves. Sorry, no flowers just yet. Checking through. Hopefully soon. On the Carolina Reaper. It's a Carolina Reaper with its coil. Starting to see some new shoots here, look. Nothing else new. No flowers yet. Just a few there. No flowers or peppers. Hopefully soon on this Carolina Reaper. Here is our huge Armageddon. Just look at this, like a mini tree. Exactly what it is. Big thick branches going off all directions. And we're starting to get some flowers here. Looking great. No peppers just yet, but I'm sure that's only going to be a matter of time on this Armageddon. Here's another Armageddon. Some flowers starting to show. They're like slightly yellow flowers, aren't they? It's got his coil. Looking good. Time will tell on the Armageddon. Poblano is up next. Some flowers there, and there's some peppers. Looking forward to trying these Poblanos. Marvellous. Very, very dry soil, so let's get that all sorted out and see what happens on this Poblano. Next up, Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Loads of new flowers there, look. No pepper pods just yet, but it's looking good. On the Sugar Rush Peach Stripe. Buena Mulata's up next, and as you can see, just beautiful. Up in here, look at all these. Just marvellous. Getting quite filled here with peppers. Some of these are probably ready by now. I actually cook some of these up. That one there, perfect. That's dinner sorted for the Buena Mulata. Here's another Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Looking lovely. Lots of new little flowers starting to appear on the top. Doing great. Sugar Rush Peach Stripe. Here's a Zebrange. Looking great. Nice bushy plant. No pods just yet. I'm sure that will change soon. On the Zebrange. Here's our little Habanero. Not so little anymore. Let's get some food and water there. Not seeing any new pods. Probably thick stem. Oh yeah, there we go. Starting to see some flowers popping in. They're all hiding, clustered in the leaves there. There's a flower. Beautiful. Habanero, Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Looking great. And just starting to get some flowers there. Oh, there we go. There's one. Beautiful. Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Here's our Tabasco in the smaller pot. Soil very, very dry. I'm not seeing anything new. Nope, I'll give him some dinner. There we go. And see what happens on this Tabasco. Here's a Zebrange. Some new stuff happening on the top there. Got a flower blooming there. And here. Looking good though. On the Zebrange. And another Zebrange. Looking great. Not seeing any new flowers though. There we go. A few on the bottom there. And a few towards the top. on the branch. Got a Carolina Reaper here. Looking great. No flowers or anything yet. Looking really healthy on the Carolina Reaper. Next up is a regular jalapeno. And look what we have here. Beautiful. And flowers above it. You see, oh, there's another one, look. Marvellous. They'll be ready soon. I don't want them turning red. Well, we might get a few of them turning red. But, of course, they're better when they're green. So yeah, we're plucking them soon on the jalapeno. We've got our ghost pepper next. It looks like our friend Mr. B's joined us, so I don't want to disturb him too much. There he is in the corner. There he is, flying around, getting those flowers. Beautiful. Look at these ghost pepper pods. They are flying out. Shouldn't really be touching these with my hands, but they look a lot better than the others, don't they? Yeah, so looking a bit droopy, definitely needs a drink. Let's sort that now. And the ghost pepper. Got a Padrón up next. Definitely needs a drink. The leaves are looking very sour. Look at all these here. Marvellous. Some more. See these little ones there in the middle. Beautiful stuff on the Padrón. Got a dream catcher. Like the other two. No big flowers just yet. Got a few little ones, look. It's looking good. But no flowers or peppers changing over just yet on the dream catcher. Overwintered Cayenne is just loaded. Every stem. And especially now it needs a drink. The leaves are drooping. You can really just see how many are on here. It's just so many. They are everywhere. None of them are changing just yet though. Look, more chilies than leaves there, look. Just marvellous. So the shelf stacked, so many. But yeah, none of them are changing just yet. Now, the soil is relatively damp midway down, but I just want to make sure it's got enough. Just a little splash. There we go. On the Overwintered Cayenne. Scotch Bonnet MOA. Just a few there, look. Looking great. Time will tell on the Scotch Bonnet MOA. Check out the black jalapeno. Where are they? There they are, look. Look at these. Beautiful, beautiful. Marvellous. Just gotta let them get a little bit bigger and we'll be eating them very soon. For now, have some dinner on the black jalapeno. It's a Buena Mulata. What a beautiful plant. We got a nice little pepper there. It's not even little anymore, is it? It's huge. Ready for plucking, I think. Beautiful. And there's still some more in there. Marvellous. Buena Mulata. Got a large orange tie here. Don't know if there's much going on. Just getting a bushy plant, but no flowers at the moment. Hopefully soon on the large orange tie. Got another cayenne here. Very short growth. It's growing very strange, look. All off on the side. Now we've still got lots of chilies. In fact, beautiful. That's probably the biggest chili we've got here. Lovely. But growing very strangely. However, it's growing, it's producing flowers and chilies, so no complaints from me on the cayenne. Got a regular jalapeno here. Look at these. Beautiful. They're looking great, aren't they? Just see if we can see any more. One on the back there, look. Beautiful. Regular jalapeno. Growing great. Just perfect. Here's a habanero. Starting to get something going on there in the middle. There we go, look. Got some new flowers starting to show. Still another short plant. All good though on the habanero. You enjoying the sun, are you? Should we wrap this video up? Come on then, let's get this video wrapped up. Well, there we go. That wraps up day 162. I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Lucy and I really appreciate it. If you're enjoying this journey from seed to harvest, please don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell and we'll keep you posted on our daily vlogs from seed to harvest and beyond. Selling the pods, hot sauce making, drying, dehydrating, powders. Why not do it all? And we will. So thank you all for joining us today. It does mean the world to Lucy and I. It really does. Gives us purpose. Thank you all so much. You take care of yourselves, okay? Make sure you look after me, myself and I. Because nobody's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And we'll see you tomorrow, okay? We'll see you Tuesday. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.